The way you trigger people needs to be studied. You literally don't even have to say anything, and people are already bothered. As soon as you walk into the room, it's like you have to defend yourself, or you feel all this tension in the air. You could cut the tension with a knife. Everyone starts acting out of character. Some of them start freaking out like rabid dogs, and you're here forced to defend yourself. Here's the thing, you're not even in a certain place for too much of a time. With the Knight of Cups, you're a person that's in a car, which means you're in a constant state of movement. And every environment that you come into, you force change. You force people to self-reflect. You force them to look at themselves. You force them to kind of do shadow work because they're like, why am I so triggered by this person who's not even saying anything? The second you open your mouth, it's like all hell breaks loose. Like, a lot of people have opposition, or they just want to be against whatever side you're on just to get a reaction. People feel like you're already too powerful. Like, you get too much attention. You make people act a certain way. With individuals, let's say you're in a group setting and people are accustomed to each other. You come into the group and everyone starts acting out of character. Like, people don't act the same. They start performing. They start pretending to be what they're not. They get into like this ego fight with you for some reason, and you don't care. You have this shield and this sword. Like, if you have to defend yourself, you are going to do so, whether it's with your words, whether it's with your actions. You make plans and you're very much so focused, and most of you tend to be a hermit. Most of you tend to be like in a retreat and recharging type of energy, because you're the type of person that gets energy from source. Other people get energy from other people. That's the difference between the two of you. And you're also medicine, so your presence is medicine. As soon as you come into the room, all the things that people have been stuffing down within themselves, they have to face themselves to heal. Why? Because somebody like you has an energetic signature that brings all the things that they are hiding within to the surface. So sometimes it's not even about you. It's just the energy that you carry. You force people into dark night of the souls. You force them to have like ego battles within themselves. And sometimes you walk away silently, or you just know how to protect your energy, because you essentially have to guard yourself. Even like you're literally a last man standing, somebody that's on their own, having to fight off multiple people at the same time. And you're already aware of this. You already know that you carry siren type of energy. You already know that you're powerful. You already know that you influence people without even having to speak. And snakes that you encounter, like people that are just pretending to be who they are, like they have to shed their skin when they're around you, because you like force them to. They also feel like you're just happy and content. They feel like you're fake calm. They feel like you're fake calm, and that you're still hurting from life, and that you're hiding all your wounds, and you're just pretending, when really you've evolved. You're an evolved person. You've already encountered all aspects of you. You've already done the diving deep within your soul and within yourself. You've already done that. So who's going to tell you about yourself? They also feel like you're a fearless warrior. When everybody else is scared to speak up about a topic or scared to do something, you're not afraid. Afraid of what? Nobody's God. So like, what are you afraid of? You're not afraid of people at all. You're not afraid of what they could possibly do to you. Some people overanalyze, or okay, if you're in an environment and you start overanalyzing yourself, and you start feeling insecure, and you start feeling all these feelings and emotions that aren't yours, it's because you're absorbing what everybody else is feeling or projecting towards you. Some of you are super empaths, so you kind of have to be able to distinguish what's your energy and what somebody else's. They also feel like you have some sort of structure, or you've been taught by a system or a paradigm that they don't necessarily understand. They just know you're different. You move differently. You speak differently. You're governed by things that are not by society or programming or conditioning. You're completely, you've surpassed the matrix. You've already broken through the matrix. And a lot of people have to like face their denial when they're around you, because you don't even explain. When done explaining, you don't even explain yourself. It's simply your energy speaking for you. And depending on how they treat you determines like the next phase or the next chapter of their life. A lot of people feel like they could learn a lot from you, or you actually give them healing, you give them joy, you bring them happiness. When you're around, everything just feels calmer or more peaceful. But at the same time, it's like a lot of people get in their ego and they just want to like battle with you for no freaking reason. And it's like, okay, you just look at them and you're like, whatever, let me just continue on in my path. So yeah, you're supposed to be triggering. That's part of the program. to trigger other people into admitting things that either they don't want to acknowledge or things that they've stuffed down within themselves.